Hey guys, welcome to yet another World of Tanks replay. And today, we're playing the E25, this pesky little German Tier 7 TD. Now I'm very surprised on this map, or in this battle, that my team has 2 E25s, the enemy team has none. And I consider this to be quite a toxic tank, and I for that reason I don't play it often. And by toxic I mean it kind of breaks game mechanics. It's very, very effective at hiding in bushes. It's got an incredible rate of fire, very high DPM, and I backed out of the bush there thinking I was going to get spotted, but I didn't, because even when I fire, I think this has a base of around 21% camo. And same again, I'm shooting these guys, just not getting spotted. It actually has a better base camouflage than the ELC. Obviously has a better DPM than the ELC. So does that make it a better scout than the ELC? Well, it's certainly faster. The one place it does suffer is obviously it doesn't have the same moving camo as an ELC. But apart from that, it's pretty good. And it can't carry a CVS. I did check. But it's a TD, it can't carry a CVS. So I'm going to do spotting here because we have no light tanks. This is what I normally do in my mediums, is I think, oh, if we have no light tanks, I'll do the spotting roll. And we've got all our TDs on the hill behind us, so we're going to move forward. Unfortunately, this other E25 keeps following me around like a little lost puppy. I'm like, go and find another bush, go and do the same job I'm doing on the other side of the map. And I think I do actually tell him that. Well, he's actually moving already before I even type it. So, yeah. So let's see what we can do in this battle. Like I said, I don't play this very often. I played it after a conversation about toxicity and about the LeFH and how toxic the LeFH is. And I said I don't think it's as toxic as this tank. Just not being able to see this tank is horrible. And I don't know if I've got this kitted out in the most optimum fashion. I'm still carrying binos on here. It does have a base view range which is pretty low. So binos are the only way to get it over 350 unless you're doing chocolate and you know, you have an exceptional crew, and even then you can get it almost 450. But we did pretty well at the beginning of this battle. We did spot those other tanks without even the binos activated. I don't know if we spotted this guy. Maybe we must have spotted this guy. We're the only ones close enough. We're trying to throw a few rounds into the SPG there. And who's this poor guy coming up the hill? Let's try and track him. Of course, I made the mistake here of preloading gold. I have no idea why. Maybe I was just trying to be double filthy. But I cannot track. I cannot track that Cheeto. And he makes it into safety, unfortunately, but it looks like someone else is slapping him. So yes, incredible rate of fire on this tank. It's, I think base is about 2.8 on here. It's about 2.7. Reasonable penetration, I guess. I don't know, 150 for a TD. Maybe not that great. Damage 135 alpha. But the rate of fire, you know, 20 rounds a second. 20 rounds a second. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? 20 rounds per minute. Aim time's pretty good, which means you can actually make use of that that rate of fire. Base dispersion is 0.29 on this particular tank with this setup and this crew. I'm at a 0.27. I think that includes the field mod as well for increased aiming. I'm saying 0.27. It might even be 0.25.
We didn't even scratch them.
So unfortunately, as I mentioned at the beginning of the game, I did get spotted. Wow. Even with that 21% after firing camo. Yeah, because I used all those gold rounds like a knobhead at the beginning. I now don't have them for the CS44, so I'm going to have to be very specific on where I try and shoot him. But we're doing okay here, you know, 1300 damage. It's kind of even Stevens. They're one tank up on us. They're also up on hit points, so we've got to be playing tight here, very cagey. And try not to get spotted. So we'll see if we can stay behind the bushes here and guess where he is, because he's now disappeared again. Let's throw a few more in. You see the rate of fire on this is obscene, isn't it? And this is, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to use the T word again. This is why I think it's toxic. I've been farmed by these tanks myself, and you just can't spot them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been spotted by ELCs, but I've only been spotted by ELCs that I can't find. This thing's shooting at you, and you still can't find it. Anyway, let's see how we go in this battle. 7 each now. Still a little bit down on hit points, I think. Looks like a rather capable VZ coming through the middle. I think probably the IKV has spotted him. But yeah, I guess that team, the enemy team, got an IK. Well, we got an IKV as well. I don't understand the balance in the matchmaking in this. This is on the NA server where balanced matchmaking is a little more difficult due to the player population. Oh, IKV spotted. Can I get my gun? No, he's over the top of the hill, and with that G-Raw and the T-34. I don't really want to... oh. The T-34 came around the corner. This could be game over. This is where we have to use our rate of fire. I want to try and track this guy, hold him in place so he can't get his gun on me. Of course, he repairs, he turns around. I'm yelling for help, but my M4 is at the back. I've got 2 more TDs at the back. Kind of on my own here. And I think I was lucky there that he got set on fire. Was that me that set him on fire? I'm not sure. But we live to fight another day. But you saw that rate of fire there was just incredible. I guess I got helped out maybe by the IKV on the hill as well. And we'll go back in the bush, see what else we can do. And now we're actually up. We've done enough damage there. And I kind of see the G-Raw advancing along the one line. So I ping the one line and say... in fact, no, that was the SPG ping the one line. But I do turn to see the G-Raw going up there. Get ready to take out their SPG. BZ's still in the middle. He's still being a pain. And the G-Raw, our G-Raw on the hill. I guess I spot him. Can I get one in? No, even with that excellent accuracy, I don't manage it. But I think... was that our G-Raw that got these shot in? And of course, our SPG finishes him off. So it's all coming together now. It's the final collapse of the enemy team. And there we go. There's the SPG that we didn't finish earlier. Looks like we didn't get anything into him. None of those blind shots. Can we make up for it now? Am I going to steal the kill from this G-Raw? I guess so. Now I'm guessing the remaining 2 tanks are along the airline, probably in the 2-3 area. That seems quite a popular hangout. So we're going to go and pre-aim there. Let somebody else do the dirty work, like the cowards we are. But you know, if you got a tank with good camo, then use it. And of course, they're not there; they're in the other corner. Another G-Raw being ground away. This is like the 2nd or 3rd day of the introduction of the Japanese TDs. There's a lot of people playing those, and we're just going to keep throwing them in. I'm going to focus on the G-Raw, take a gun out of the game rather than splitting my damage. Just the Brett Panther, and we're just farming. We're just farming here at this point. This is just for fun. Yeah, filthy tank. Anyway, so there we go. Ace tanker, 3.5k damage. You can see I had to actually edit this picture so I could get all the vehicles, enemy vehicles I'd interacted with. 11, I actually shot 9 of them. Spotted a whole bunch, yeah. And that's not my skill. That's this tank. You have to know how to play. I'm not saying it's idiot-proof. There is no idiot-proof tank in this game. And of course, team score. Obviously, we're at the top. 3 times as much damage as anyone else on the team. Again, I don't put that down to me. I do put it down to some of the gameplay. But again, this tank, massive DPM, really fast firing. And looking at the detail report, we fired 46 shots, 39 direct hits, 27 pens, only 1,200 damage with our assistance, with our spotting. Despite spotting a lot of tanks, it doesn't seem like our team shot many of the tanks I spotted. Nice haul of credits, nice haul of XP, obviously with the boosters, 18,000, over 18,000 XP. Just finish off by taking a look at the field mods. The first one, the reinforced suspension versus the lightweight suspension. It was a tough one because it meant faster traverse at reduced or increased resistance over terrain. That would slow me down. I don't want that. Traverse speed would be handy, but it's not that critical, so I ignored that one. Went for the parallax adjustment, which gives me higher accuracy. The next one, the ejector tuning, improves my camo after fire. Again, it's a tough one whether I want to take the right angle periscope and give me that extra little bit of view range that would allow me to take coated optics. Depends how you play. So yeah, E25, great tank. I'm just going to take a quick look at how my stats compare. So my view range there with the binos is 488. If I put some directives on here, put chocolate in there, it gets crazy. Stationary vehicle camo is 56. If I put a directive on here and run chocolate, I can get this over 60. That just knocks the ELC out of the park. Even moving vehicles, fantastic. And firing is also incredibly good. So I'm going to say it again, guys. Very toxic tank. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to talk any more about it. You can see what it can do. Thanks for tuning in once again, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye now.